Hi, my name is Betsy Brooks. I'm here at the Pure Intentions Coffee Skills Campus to talk to you about gravity drip brewing. This method is also known as a pour-over. And what it entails is a cone-shaped brewing device, such as this Kalita Wave that I'm using. But there's also several other devices, such as this one, the Hario V60. You take this brewing device, fill it with ground coffee, and pour water over it, and gravity will cause the coffee to brew into the vessel below. What's really great about this brewing method is it allows you to brew a single cup of coffee. It gives you a very tea-like body and will help accentuate the more complex and nuanced tasting notes in a single origin. So what you're gonna need is freshly ground coffee at a medium fine grind setting. So we're using 19 grams of coffee to 320 grams of water. You're also gonna need your brewing device and an appropriate filter, a vessel, a scale with a timer, and hot water and something to pour with. So first things first, I'm gonna pre-wet my filter. And what this does is rinse out any papery tastes and also preheats your brewing vessel to help keep a constant temperature. Go ahead and dump your water, turn on your scale, and add your ground coffee. Give it a little shake to make sure the bed is even. And now I'm gonna start my timer and do my first fill. I'm gonna be adding about 50 grams of water and let the coffee rest for about 30 seconds. What we're doing here is called the bloom. And the bloom is allowing the coffee to release gases that were trapped inside during the roasting process, so they won't affect the flavor at the end result. And once we get to 30 seconds, I'm gonna add about 100 grams of water in a spiraling motion. And we're gonna let the coffee drain down a bit, and then we're gonna add more water at different intervals until we reach 320, which is our mark. By doing multiple pours, we're keeping the brew temperature high and also extending our brew time so that more flavors are coming out of the coffee. And it's important to make sure you pour in the same motion, hitting the outside of the brew bed so that all the grinds are getting knocked back down to extract evenly. And from this point, just keep filling it back up when your bed drops until you get to 320 grams. So I've finished pouring, and the coffee is gonna take about a minute or so to drain, so our full brew time is gonna be about 3 minutes. And something else I love about the pour-over coffee method is that your grind size can tell you already if your coffee is gonna be over or under extracted. If it's draining too fast, there's a chance it might be under extracted, whereas if it's draining too slow or choking, then it might be over extracted. But let the taste tell you that, because all coffees are gonna behave differently. So we've reached a dry bed, which means that all the water has drained from the coffee, and we're left with an even coffee surface. So I'm gonna turn off my scale and try our coffee. Tastes great. It's very balanced, even, clean. So the recipe used for this video and for all other brew methods will be available at thepureintentionscoffee.com.